You probably heard about AI, but what nobody really tells you is that in 2026, people are quietly making money in ways most of us don't even imagine. And the craziest part? You don't need a degree, a tech company, or millions in savings to get started. It's not some sci-fi fantasy anymore. It's real, happening right now, and it's happening quietly, behind the scenes, while most people scroll through social media thinking they're safe just keeping up with the news. Let me start with a story. Imagine a guy named Alex, living in a small apartment in Chicago, working a 9 to 5 he doesn't like, always stressed about bills, student loans piling up, thinking about how to make extra cash. Then he stumbles on AI tools that can write articles, create videos, design logos, analyze markets, even handle customer support. And he realizes that he can actually take these tools, combine them with his own time, and start small businesses online without ever leaving his apartment. Within weeks, he's making more from AI-generated content than his full-time job. But it wasn't magic. It was understanding one simple principle. AI is a multiplier. It doesn't replace human creativity or judgment. It amplifies it. And that's what most people don't get. They think AI is only for coders, engineers, or big corporations. But in reality, everyday people are using AI to create blogs, videos, social media content, digital products, online courses, and even small automation tools that make money for them while they sleep. And this isn't hype. There are thousands of real examples right now, people quietly creating wealth that looks impossible to outsiders. And it all starts with understanding the simplest way to leverage AI, which is content creation. Imagine being able to generate a full blog post in minutes, a YouTube script in seconds, or an entire video edited and ready to go. People are doing this to create YouTube channels, affiliate marketing content, social media posts, and ebooks, and they're selling them to audiences hungry for information, entertainment, or solutions. And the best part is that once the content exists, it keeps making money, sometimes for months or years, compounding like interest in a bank account. But it's not just content. Some are offering services with AI. Small businesses who need graphics, marketing copy, customer service, or research are paying individuals who use AI to deliver results faster and cheaper than traditional agencies. And these freelancers or entrepreneurs don't spend hours doing repetitive work because AI handles it. They focus on creativity, client management, and growth, turning AI into a source of income that feels almost unfair but entirely legal. Now think about AI-powered investing. This is another quiet revolution. People are using algorithms to analyze stock trends, crypto markets, even NFTs, predicting movements faster than any human could. And while risk exists, those who understand the principles, use AI responsibly, and manage their strategies are quietly making profits that would have taken decades manually. And this doesn't require Wall Street experience, just learning how to interpret AI insights and apply them to small investments, which compounds over time into significant revenue streams. Another way people are making money is through AI-generated products, digital art, print-on-demand designs, templates, online courses, and tools. They create once, upload once, and sell repeatedly. And the margin is huge because AI reduces the time cost to almost nothing. For example, someone can generate 50 t-shirt designs in a day using AI, upload them to print-on-demand platforms, and earn hundreds in passive income monthly. Scaling this over hundreds of products, it becomes life-changing. But there's also niche automation businesses, small AI-powered apps or tools solving very specific problems. For example, a chatbot for a small online community, a simple AI-powered SEO analyzer, or a micro SaaS that automates scheduling for local businesses. The genius of this method is that once set up, it can generate recurring revenue with minimal human intervention. And now the real secret most people miss. It's called AI arbitrage, essentially finding gaps where AI can produce faster, cheaper, or better content or products than competitors, flipping it for profit. It sounds complicated, but it's about observing trends, testing ideas, and scaling what works. For example, creating AI-written ebooks on trending topics and selling them across multiple marketplaces, or producing AI-generated videos on hot niches monetized with ads. The key is repetition and scaling. The more you do, the bigger your income streams. And this is why some people quietly make six-figure incomes without ever being public, because they understand AI as a multiplier, not just a tool. They focus on strategy, niche selection, and optimization, letting AI do the heavy lifting while they monitor and improve.
Now let's make it relatable, because I know what you're thinking. This sounds too technical. I could never do that. But here's the truth. Alex, my friend from Chicago, he's not a programmer. He didn't attend MIT. He learned to use AI step by step, experimenting with content creation, freelancing, and digital products, making mistakes, adjusting, learning, and within months, he's earning more than he did at his 9 to 5. And the same applies to thousands of others. In Toronto, Melbourne, Los Angeles, New York, people are quietly building wealth using AI. And the emotional side of this is important, because for someone stuck in bills, student debt, and an exhausting job, this opportunity changes their life. It gives freedom, confidence, and control over time and money. It's not just financial, it's psychological, knowing that your effort is amplified, knowing that your creativity and decisions can generate tangible rewards. And the most exciting part? This isn't slowing down. AI is only improving. Tools are becoming smarter, faster, more accessible, and the early adopters in 2026 have a huge advantage. But this also means action is critical. Waiting, overthinking, or doubting yourself only delays opportunity. Those who start now, experimenting, learning, applying AI strategically, will be the ones who build long-term wealth. Another point is diversification. People are not relying on a single AI method. They mix content creation, freelance services, digital products, automation tools, and even AI investing, creating multiple income streams that feed into each other, building stability and compounding growth. And the emotional curve is important. The journey isn't always smooth. There are failures, bad prompts, content that flops, investments that lose money, but those who treat AI as a partner, experiment, optimize, and repeat, see long-term gains. And this is the mindset that separates the quiet earners from those who only watch, scroll, and wonder why everyone else seems ahead. Now, think about the implications. In cities like San Francisco, New York, Toronto, Sydney, Melbourne, ordinary people are making money without offices, without bosses, without large upfront costs, simply leveraging AI and their own ideas. And this is the tipping point, because as AI adoption grows, competition will increase. Early movers will have the advantage, and the people who understand timing, niche demand, and execution will quietly dominate. And the reality is that anyone watching this can start today, experimenting with AI tools for content, services, products, or automation, learning from small successes, scaling slowly, and compounding growth into a significant monthly income. But it requires curiosity, consistency, and willingness to learn. The emotional side can't be ignored because it can be intimidating, confusing, and overwhelming. But if approached like a game, a challenge, a puzzle, it becomes exciting, empowering, and ultimately life-changing. And that's the real secret of how people are quietly making money with AI in 2026. It's not magic, it's strategy, patience, and execution, and using the smartest tool available to humans to amplify your own creativity, decisions, and effort. And when you start to see the patterns, understand the methods, and apply them consistently, suddenly what seemed impossible becomes achievable, and the ordinary person can create extraordinary results. And this isn't hypothetical. This is happening right now, in your country, in your city, possibly even in your neighborhood. And the sooner you act, experiment, and apply these AI methods, the sooner you join those quietly building wealth, freedom, and independence, all with the tools that were once considered futuristic and now sit at your fingertips, waiting for someone curious and bold enough to take action. And that someone could be you.